What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're rebuilding the Buffalo Bills. We have to rebuild the Buffalo Bills because Patrick Mahomes is Josh Allen's dad. Okay? We just gotta rebuild them, got to help them out. Maybe they can finally beat the Chiefs in a playoff game. Maybe. So let's go ahead and look at the roster here. Of course, we have Josh Allen, the main staple for the roster. We have Stephon Diggs, an amazing wide receiver. We have a good tight end room too. We have Dawson Knox and Dalton Kincaid, two D's right there. We have Mitch Morse and Dawkins, which are both pretty good. James Cook is also very young and good. Gabe Davis is really good. And the rest of the backup wide receivers, I guess, Shakir, Sherfield Sr., Hardy, those three, they're okay. Not the best. The O-line isn't terrible. We'll probably move Torrance up to right guard. And then over on defense, you have a lot of old but really good players. You have Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer, Von Miller, and then the corner room is really good. You have White, you have Johnson, you have Rasul Douglas, Elam, Benford, all really good. We'll probably end up trading one of them, maybe two, but probably one of them because we don't need like 5 good corners. We'll probably end up trading one or two of them. And maybe one of these older guys will end up trading, maybe two of them. We also have Matt Milano, Ed Oliver, and Greg Rousseau, which are all three of them are also very good. Okay, we made a trade with the Jets. We got 3 young players and a first-round pick for Von Miller, which he's like 34. Micah Hyde, which he's 32. And two 6th-round picks this year, which we had 3. Our 7th-round pick this year, and then a 7th-round pick in 2026. I think we got a lot of good young developing players, and we got a first-round pick this year. And Micah Hyde and Von Miller are old. They're gonna start regressing, so they would be good for just this year, and that's it. Okay, we get Tremaine Edmonds and Jaquan Brisker. And we're doing a 4th-round swap. We're going from 124 to 90 something. 94, I think. We're trading away Rasul Douglas. He's 28, star dev. Jordan Poyer. He's 32, superstar. Mitch Morris is 31, star dev. So 2 really old players, 1 kind of middle-aged player. And we're swapping 4th-round picks for 2 young defensive players that we really need. We need better players for that position. Okay, we traded away Dawkins, Knox, and Floyd for Cisco and Hamilton. We can always use a backup D tackle. He's alright, and we needed a free safety. And Dawkins is kind of old. He's 29. He's not super old. We didn't need Knox anymore. And Floyd is just a backup, so we got him out of here. So I think this was a pretty good trade for us. Okay, we also traded away Damian Harris for a 4th-round pick. Because he was 26. We didn't really need him. Okay, so the team is definitely looking quite different. Wide receiver core still the same. QB the same. Running back the same. Tight end, we have Dalton Kincaid. Still here. We traded away Dawson Knox. O-line's looking a bit different. We still have O'Turrance, McGovern, and Brown. But we have Beckham Sr. and Vera Tucker here. And then over on defense, we have Cisco, Brisker, Edmonds, Hamilton, Huff, and that's about it for new people. We still have Dodson, Matt Milano, Ed Oliver, Greg Rousseau, Travarius White, Claire Elam, and Johnson. Okay, so for the offensive scheme, I'm probably gonna run spread. and then I'm going to run 4-3 quarters. For offensive playbook, I'm going to run Dallas because that's his overpowered, and I'm going to keep Buffalo. I heard Buffalo is just a really good defense in general. I might start using it more. So I'm going to try Buffalo out. Okay, I just want to say, before I do anything, the Jets offense is a 75 overall. Okay, I fired our two-star scout. Our our 3-star scout is pretty much exactly what I wanted. Offensive line, outside linebacker. But for my 2-star scout, I want a little like wide receiver action. Find somebody that does wide receiver and maybe inside O-line. Let me see. Wide receiver QB, wide receiver tight end. Yep, those are the only wide receiver ones. I guess I'll do wide receiver and we can get like a backup tight end or something. Okay, I feel like we could make the playoffs this year. I feel like we can make the playoffs. Also, just so y'all know, if we win the Super Bowl year 1, I'm still gonna continue the rebuild. Because it's not necessarily a rebuild if you win it year 1. Okay, I'm gonna sim to the midseason. We should beat the Jets. Just let me put that out there. 75 overall offense. That's actually criminal. Okay, we are 7-0. I expected us to be good, but not 7-0 good. I expected us to be 5-2, maybe 6-1, 4-3. I was expecting about 5-2, but not 7-0. That's actually crazy. The Dolphins are 5-2, and the Jets and Patriots are just bad. I mean, the Jets with that 75 overall offense, and the Patriots are just the Patriots. The Dolphins are good though. Hopefully, I mean, listen, if we're a good team, we're a good team. I just didn't expect to be 7-0 good. That's super surprising to me. For the national the focus scouting, I'm gonna set it to be probably O-line, outside linebacker. Which one? I think O-line is a little bit more important right now. That's the wrong thing. I meant to put O-tackle. Okay, I mean, 10-0. I would think, being 7-0, I would think, better stats. I mean, 10 TDs, 0 interceptions is really good, but 68 pass completion percentage is like okay. 1,500 yards is fine. Rushing, 10 TDs, 4 TDs, 2, 1. 512 yards, 281, 76, 3-1. Receiving, Stephon Diggs has almost 500. 1 touchdown, almost 400, 323, 222, 250, and 1, 38, 0, 27, 0, 4, 0. Blocking, blocking's fine, I guess. Spencer Brown, no sir, Osiris Torrance are doing fine, and then these 3 are doing really good. Defense, tackles, we're doing pretty good on tackles. TFLs, we're looking good. Sacks, we're looking okay. Interceptions is looking okay. Deflections looking good. Fumbles, we have 3 fumbles. Who is this? Tyler Makakevich. Tyler Makakevich has played 30 downs. He's blocked a kick? Him and Kingsley Jonathan both blocked a kick. Okay. Okay. No touchdowns, no safeties. Okay. Extra points blocked. Tyler Bass? Hey, you better be careful. Okay. You didn't miss. But be careful. Because you might get kicked off the team. Okay, I'm going to send to the playoffs. We should make it. And maybe we end 17-0. Who knows? Or maybe we just whiff and we lose 10 games in a row. You never know. Okay, so we definitely did worse in the last half of the season. We went 7-0 first half of the season. After midseason, we were 5-5. So we ended the division in second, 12-5, tied 12-5 with the Dolphins, but they had the tiebreaker. Jets were 7-10, Patriots 5-12. We're going against the Bengals in the wild card. This should be a good match. We're an 85 overall, 85 offense, 87 defense. Looking at the playoff games, over on the NFC, it's the Cowboys, of course. They have the first round bye. Falcons versus Rams. Okay, that's interesting. 49ers versus Commanders is also interesting. And then Lions versus Eagles. Dolphins versus Titans. Jags versus Ravens. And then Bengals versus Bills. And the Chiefs have a first round bye. So there's a couple of surprises here. You have the Titans made it 7th seed. I could see that. 6th seed Washington Commanders. And the Falcons, like, I expected them to make it because the NFC South is bad. Which I'm sad about that because I'm a Saints fan. But Falcons made it 2nd seed. That means they were, I guess, pretty good. Which, in real life, they're not. Okay, Josh Allen had an underwhelming season. 3,800 yards, 29 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 66 pass completion percentage. Rushing, James Cook had a pretty good season, 1,100 yards, 14 touchdowns. Josh Allen did a lot on his feet, 600 yards, 8 touchdowns. And then Naheem Hines, 159 and 4. And then Reggie Gillum, 7 and 2. Receiving, you have Stephon Diggs, 1,208 touchdowns. 800 yards, 7 touchdowns. Almost 800 yards, 6 touchdowns. 600, 3 touchdowns. 205 touchdowns. So, receiving, Stephon Diggs, amazing as usual. Gabe Davis and Dalton Kincaid both were solid. And then Shakir was solid. Cook was good. Blocking, Spencer Brown, not good. Becton Sr. was okay. Torrance was okay. McGovern was good. And Vera Tucker was good. Defense, tackles, Tremaine Edmonds and Matt Milano both had over 100. TFLs, Greg Rousseau with 21, Ed Oliver with 20, 18 for Huff, 11 for Hamilton, 10 for Edmonds. Sacks, 8.5 for Rousseau, 4.5 for Oliver, 4 for Huff, and 2 for Lawson. What happened to Devon Hamilton had 0? Definitely not a strong sack game. It kind of fell off. You had Greg Rousseau with 8.5 leading the team. Not great. Interceptions though, 4 from Brisker, 3 from Edmonds, 2 from Milano, 2 from Johnson, 2 from White, 1 from Elam, 1 from Dotson, and 1 from Cisco. Deflections 10, 9, 8, 8, 5, 4, 3, 1, 1. Fumbles, Milano with 1, Edmonds with 1, Cisco with 1, Brisker with 1, Rousseau with 1, and Makovich with 1. Blocked kicks, we had Makovich, Jonathan, and Epinesa. And then no safeties and 1 touchdown from Tre'Davious White. So not bad at all. It was An underwhelming season for the offense and a good season for the defense. Looking at MVP, Hurts, Prescott, Mahomes, Lamar, all of these four make sense. Josh Allen came 5th. Burrow made it up there. Lawrence made it up there. Tua, Pacheco made it up there. And Anthony Richardson made it up there. A rookie and a running back. How often do you see that? Hardly ever. A rookie made it in the top 10 and a running back made it in the top 10. I have to go look at this. What did the Chiefs do what did Pacheco do? 1,400 yards, 21 touchdowns. And what about receiving? 600 yards, 4 touchdowns. Okay, what about the Colts? What about passing? Richardson, 3,500, 27-14. Rushing, 500. He was okay, I guess. I wouldn't say anything like special, but good. But Pacheco, surprising. Pacheco might win Offensive Player of the Year. Okay, so no brainer. Isaiah Pacheco is the Offensive Player of the Year for the AFC. Allen makes it up to 6th, and James Cook makes it to 10th. Defensive Player of the Year, we had nobody. TJ Watt won it. Rashee Rice won Offensive Rookie of the Year. Dalton Kincaid made it up there. Made it to 6th. Defensive Rookie of the Year, it was Tyree Wilson. We had nobody up there, okay. Best QB, Allen made it 3rd. Best running back, Cook made it 6th. Stephon made it 7th for best wide receiver. Nobody for best O-line. Best D-line, we had nobody. Best linebackers, we had nobody. Best DB, we had Brisker. Made it up. Best kicker, he did not make it up here. I'm not surprised. Okay, let's watch the game. Okay. 0-0 right now. Okay. 0-7, 0-14, 7-14. Come on, can we reel this back in before the end of the second half? Okay. 7-24, 14-24, 14-31, 14-34. Okay. What happened? 14-37, and they're in the red zone again. They run it with Joe Mixon. Okay, we stop him. But 14-37? 14-37? How do you let that happen? We just fell off. 7-0 first half of the season. Then went 5-5. And then we're about to lose to the Bengals 14-37. Maybe more. Can we at least make this like a reasonable game? And that's, oh, nope, they don't score there. They're probably going to opt for a field goal. They're running out of time. We're just letting them run out the time too. But, I mean, it didn't matter too much. We're not winning this game. It's about to be 14-40. That is actually criminal. That is criminal. We went 7-0 first half of the season, then went 5-5 the last half, ended 12-5. We had the 5 seed. We went against the Bengals. And we just lost 14-40. And the game's not over. There's still 30 seconds. And Josh Allen just got decimated. 15 and 34. Okay. And he fumbles. Okay. The offense, the Bills aren't even trying to. Yeah, no timeouts called whatsoever. I mean, I don't know what happened. We looked so good the start of the season. Halfway through the season, we looked good. Even at the end, we looked pretty good. 12 and 5 isn't horrible. We went 5 and 5, which isn't good, but we ended 12 and 5. And it's just, I don't understand. Let me look. I mean, Josh Allen, 15 and 34, 157 yards. Completion percentage of only 44, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions, but he fumbled. James Cook, 76, 1 touchdown, 1 fumble. I mean, Josh Allen fumbled as well. Receiving, I mean, this was just a pitiful game. We only let up 1 sack. We had 1 interception. We had 1 sack, a couple of TFLs, 1 fumble. I mean, yeah, this was just a pitiful game for us. But, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Okay, Super Bowl was Chiefs versus Niners. Chiefs win 31-21. Super Bowl MVP was Chris Jones. NFL MVP is Jalen Hurts. Coach of the Year was Arthur Smith. Could never. Offensive Player of the Year was Isaiah Pacheco. Defensive Player of the Year was Aaron Donald. Offensive Rookie of the Year was Rashee Rice. And Defensive Rookie of the Year was Byron Young. Okay. Have y'all ever seen available salary cap? $0. What does that mean? Like, we have $0. We're not in the negative. We're not in the positive. We somehow ended up with the available salary cap $0. How does that happen? I just saw that and I thought I should point it out. Okay, looking at offense, nothing really changed. Torrance is a star dev. Dalton Kincaid is a star dev. No dev trade upgrades, it looks like. Looking over on defense, a lot has changed. Edmonds is now superstar. Oliver is now superstar. Elam is now superstar. And that is it. But those are 3 really big changes. 3 went up from star to superstar. That's amazing. Okay, looking at free agency, we don't have the most amount of money. And there are some good players in here. Josh Allen. We'd have 2 Josh Allens on the team. But we ain't got a lot of money, so we'd have to make some money. Tyrone Smith. Calvin Ridley. Stephon Gilmore. Michael Pierce. Micah Hyde. Levante David. Kyle Duggar. Andrew Van Ginkel. Austin Eckler. Geno Stone. Okay, there's a lot in here. I'll look around and I'll show y'all any deals that I make. Okay, so I'm trading Johnson and round 1 pick 24 for round 1 pick 19. A round 2 pick, a round 3 pick, a round 5, 6, and 7 pick this year. So I'm getting a lot of stuff for trading away my round one pick 24 and Johnson. I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm starting the draft. Elite strength, great speed, great jumping, great change of direction, decent agility, solid acceleration. A lot of A's. F juke move, but a lot of A's on everything else. And Walt Irving. Good, 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 elite, great, elite. Skills are good. I think I'm going to take Walt Irving. I do like Tyler Huggins. 6'3", 216 physical. But I think I'm going to take Walt Irving. I just like him a little bit better. And he's hidden dev. 93 speed, 98 jumping, 90 change of direction, 89 agility, 91 acceleration, 79 strength. He is a beast. Great, great, elite, great, elite, great. Okay, skills are okay. Elite, great, 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 good, good. I think I have. Oh, his skills are better. But I think I'm going to take Dominic Means. Dominic Means is who I'm going to take. And he's hidden dev. 90 strength, 83 acceleration, 75 speed, 78 jumping, 70 agility, 60 change of direction. He'll be really good. Okay, and the person that I wanted, Angelo Jackson, is still here. His physicals are good. His skills look decent. And he is hidden dev. 87 speed, 89 acceleration, only 68 strength, 87 agility, 76 change of direction, 81 jumping. Yeah, he'll be good. Okay, I think with my second round pick, I'm going to take Michael Royals. Elite strength, elite change of direction, good speed, good acceleration, solid agility, decent jumping, and his skills look good. And he's hidden dev. 92 strength, 78 acceleration, 70 speed, 69 jumping, nice, 66 agility, and 60 change of direction. Okay, with my third round pick, I think I'm going to take Jason Middlebrooks. Elite acceleration, elite agility, elite change of direction, solid jumping, solid strength, solid speed. Skills look all right. They're not anything amazing. But just his physicals alone look really good. He's hidden dev, 89 speed, 95 acceleration, 92 agility, 97 change of direction, 84 jumping, 63 strength. He's 5'11", 194, 22 years old. Okay, the draft recap. We have a generational wide receiver, 80 overall. We have a 75 overall left tackle, 71 overall left outside linebacker, 72 overall right tackle. The corner that we got, he's hidden dev, but only 69 overall. Hidden dev tight end, but only 66 overall. They picked me up a QB in the 4th round. They also picked me up a left end, normal dev. Is that QB? He is normal dev. Pick me up a 72 overall halfback, which is normal dev. Let me look. Anybody? Okay, they picked me up a hidden dev right end. Okay, in the 5th round. Another normal dev. I had a ton of picks this draft. Just a ton of late picks. Another normal dev. And lastly, another normal dev. Okay, looking in the whole draft, the highest overall was an 85 overall left guard. 2 players, the top 2 were left guards. 85 overall, 84 overall. I could have gotten this 85 overall left guard. Strong safety, I didn't need. Corner, I didn't really need. I couldn't have gotten him. Walt Irving is the one that I drafted really good. Tyler Huggins is the other dude that I was looking at. 79 overall. Hidden dev. Okay. Okay, so we traded who was previously our left guard and left tackle for a second round pick. Because we drafted a lot of offensive line players and we didn't need them no more. Okay, so this is how the team is looking after the draft. We have Royals and Means are new for the O-line. Williams is our backup tight end. We have Irving. He is our slot wide receiver. Over on defense, we have a backup end for Barnes. We have our slot corner as Middlebrooks. And our left outside linebacker is now Jackson. And then specialists, you can see slot corner Middlebrooks. Irving is our slot wide receiver. And the rest of the stuff stayed the same. Also, special teams. This might look weird, but Barnes has 96 speed. He's fast, so I just put him as a kick and punt returner. Because he's fast. Okay, I think we'll make the playoffs. If our team develops well, if all our young players develop well, we might make the Super Bowl. But if not, we'll probably just make the playoffs. Okay, I'm going to send to the midseason and see how we're doing. Okay, we're 4-2 at the midseason, top of the AFC East. The Dolphins are 4-2, the Jets are 3-3, and the Patriots are 2-5. Okay, so for passing yards, Josh Allen wasn't the worst. Definitely not great. 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns, 1 interception, 70% completion percentage. Rushing, Cook had 316 for 4 touchdowns, 226 for no touchdowns, 59 for 2, 8 for 1, and then those guys. Receiving, Stephon Diggs, 364 for 4, 353 for 1, 217 for 1, 207 for 4, 62 for 0, 8 for 0, 6 for 0, 4, 3. Blocking, 4, 4, 3, 1, 1. Okay, definitely not the best, but these two are rookies, so I'm not expecting amazing play out of them. And then defense, tackles look good for Tremaine Edmonds, and then it kind of falls off. TFLs are alright. Sacks are okay. Interceptions look fine. Deflections look fine. Fumbles look fine. Block kicks, none. Safeties, none. No touchdowns. Okay. It's like a very mediocre season for this team. Okay, I'm gonna send to the playoffs and see if we make it. We should. Okay, we in top of the AFC East with a record of 12-5. The AFC East was very underwhelming. The Jets ended 9-8, which we are playing in the wild card. The Dolphins 8-9, and the Patriots 3-14. Okay, so looking at the rookies, we have Irving, who is a superstar X Factor, up to an 86 with morale. Royals and Means are 76 with morale and 79. So they're both star dev, which is fine. But Irving was an amazing pick. 86 overall with morale. Amazing. Over on defense, we have Jackson is superstar X Factor. He's 76 overall. And Middlebrooks is superstar. He's a 75 with morale. And Barnes went up to 72. We still don't know his dev trait, but he will be a fine backup. Okay, looking at the playoff bracket, we have on the AFC side, we have Bills versus Jets, Ravens versus Raiders, and Jags versus Bengals, and the Chiefs have the first round bye. And over on the NFC, it's Cowboys versus Bears, Cardinals versus 49ers, and Saints versus Eagles with the Packers with the first round bye. Very interesting. You have the Cardinals, the Bears, the Saints, all in the playoffs. The Cardinals and the Saints won their division. Okay. I mean, I understand the Saints because the NFC South is bad. But the Cardinals and the Packers, the Packers are good, but I didn't think the Packers were that good. Okay, let's watch this game. Okay, first quarter, it's 7-0. We have the ball 14-0, 14-3, 17-3, 17-10, 20-10. Okay, let's slow this down. 27-17 with a little over 2 minutes left. Okay, that's picked. Boom. That's huge. That's huge. 27-17. They needed to get some points on the board there. And Tre'Davious White with the interception. Beautiful. Right into his hands. We love that.
They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture
Okay, 2nd and 10.
divisional round next weekend. Call it no gain on the play and it'll be 2nd down.
We're up 10. So even if they get the ball, they would have to score and then get an onside kick and then score at least a field goal. Okay, 3rd and 11. They called their first timeout. See what we can do here. Oh, okay, 4th and 9. We're punting the ball. We didn't do anything with that interception. We wasted 2 of their timeouts and ran like 10 seconds off the clock. And that's it. Okay. Definitely could have done better. But we're up 10. Okay, they do a little screen pass, and we get them down. 2nd and 5. Oh. Okay. He gets sacked. It almost looked like a fumble there. Oh. Okay, he throws it out. 4th and 14. They have to go for it here. They have to go for it here. If they don't get the first down here, game's over. And deflected. Let's go. That's pretty much the win for us. Unless something crazy happens.
So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles. Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one. They're down to none.
Yep.
That's exactly right.
We're in victory formation.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
And this is the end of the game. Ooh. I'm glad we won that.
They go down
Yep.
to the knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs.
It was a pretty good game. It wasn't, super close. Oh, and we're kicking. No, I was about to say we were about to just rub it in their face, get a field goal at the very end. Would have been crazy. Let's look at the stats. See how everybody did. So Josh Allen had a pretty good game. 180 yards, 68% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing, James Cook was good, 100 yards and 1 touchdown. Allen had 31 and 0, and then Mayo had 21 and 0. Receiving, Irving, 48 yards, 1 touchdown, 78-0 from Diggs. 28 and 1 from Kincaid, and 26 and 0 from Davis. And then blocking, we had one sack given up by Dalton Kincaid. And then defense, we had a couple tackles for losses, a decent amount of tackles, a couple of sacks, the one interception, which was huge. A fumble, which happened earlier in the game, and no block kicks and no safeties and no touchdowns on defense. Okay, a pretty good game for the Bills, and okay, we have to play the Ravens in the divisional. So let's go ahead and watch the game. Okay, first quarter. It's 3-0, 3-7. Okay, 10-7. 13-7. 28-7. 28-14. Okay, 28-21. Kicking off. And we take it out. Definitely not a good idea.
Not a good one as he's tackled at the 15. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are.
So this is still a close game, 28-21. They definitely had a huge comeback. We're running the ball. Okay, we get 2 yards. We definitely need more than that if we want to keep the Ravens from tying up the game. We need a couple first downs. Yeah, we definitely need some stuff. Oh. Okay, 3rd and 4. I didn't even expect that there. Okay. Passes. And is complete. That's pretty much game over there. I think we're in victory formation. I do believe. No, we're running. We're running again. And we get the first down. And we go for more. He keeps on going. Down to the 20. Now we're in victory formation. Wow. I don't think we needed to do that. But we did it anyways. Okay. I'm not complaining. And we're running it again. 3rd and 3. Okay. Mixing things up. We did not need to do that either. And we kneel. Okay. I guess. And we're going to kick the field goal. With 1 second left. You should have kicked it with 0 seconds left, but it doesn't matter because even if they score, even if they magically score a kick return touchdown, we still win. So. And we get them down at the 20. Let's go. A huge win against the Ravens. I was kind of scared going into this match because the Ravens are really good. You have Lamar Jackson, Mark Andrews. 2 really good offensive players. Baby, we will. Okay. Now looking at the stats for the Bills. Josh Allen had another really good game. Well, not his best. A lot of yards, 215. but only 62% completion percentage. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing, James Cook 138 and 1 touchdown. And Allen had 35 for no touchdowns. Receiving, Gabe Davis 85 and 1. Diggs 67 and 0. Irving 26 and 1. Kincaid 25 and 0. And Hines 12 and 0. Blocking, we allowed 1 pancake, 1 sack. Defense, we had a decent amount of tackles, 5 TFLs. Not a lot of sacks. 1 interception. No fumbles. No block kicks. No safeties. And no touchdowns. Okay. It was definitely a step back than it was last game. But we did go against a harder team. So, understandable. Oh no. Oh no. We have to go against the 16 and 1 Chiefs. They're a 92 overall, 93 offense, 91 defense. I have nothing else to say. Let's watch the game. Okay, first quarter. It's 0-3, 3-3. Okay, 3-10, 10-10, 17-10, 24-10. Wait, slow this down. We're up 14 against the 16 and 1 Kansas City Chiefs, which are a 92 overall. What? The whole reason I wanted to do this rebuild so bad is because Patrick Mahomes is Josh Allen's father. Josh Allen cannot beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. And we're about to beat Patrick Mahomes in the conference championship. That's flag. Oh, let's go. 2nd and 19. And gets it out. 3rd and 19.
And it falls incomplete. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right now.
He gets sacked 4th and 26 at the 1-yard line. He's throwing. He steps up. He throws it. Connects. Okay, he gets first down. But, I mean, I don't see any way of him winning here unless he gets a lucky touchdown really quickly and then an onside kick and then gets another touchdown. That's his only way. And I don't know if he has time for that. But if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Patrick Mahomes. Okay.
As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right? And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, then shrugs another one off when we finally get him down. Oh. Racy Rice. 21 seconds left. That's his final timeout. I think this is game over here. I mean, unless they get unbelievably lucky. This is game over. He throws it out.
offensive side, so now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Again.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
And again.
Now yet another incomplete.
This is our final chance to get a touchdown, and then they don't have enough time to. I don't even think they have enough time to do an onside kick.
They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And then they go for a stupid pass. Okay. I mean, we'll take the win here. We will take the win here. I still can't believe that we beat the Chiefs by 14 points.
And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl.
Normally, the Chiefs beat you by 14 points. You don't beat the Chiefs by 14 points. Let's look at stats. Josh Allen had another okay game. 230 yards, 60% completion percentage, and 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Rushing, James Cook was fine. 83 yards, 1 touchdown. 63 for Josh Allen, no touchdowns. 7 for Mayo, and 0 touchdowns. Receiving, 72 for Kincaid, 0 touchdowns. 42 for Davis, 0 touchdowns. 38 from Irving, and 1 touchdown. 60 from Diggs, and 1 touchdown. And 18 from Cook, and 0 touchdowns. Blocking, we let up 2 sacks and no pancakes. We were fine on the tackles. The TFLs were underwhelming. Sacks were underwhelming. Interceptions were good. We got 1. Fumbles, no fumbles. No block kicks, no safeties, and no touchdowns. So, again, I'm just happy we beat the Chiefs. Okay, so for the Super Bowl, we are going against the 13-4 Green Bay Packers. They had a first-round bye in the playoffs. This is going to be a good matchup. They're an 83 overall, 85 defense, 83 offense. So let's go ahead and watch the game. Okay, we're 7-0, 14-0, 17-0, 17-3, 23, 27-3, 27-11. Oh no. Okay, before I start the game back up, my game might have crashed. That's hilarious, isn't it? Yeah. My game crashed. But I got it fixed. We're back in. And let's go back and watch the game. Okay, so the Bills have the ball. It's 27-11, 2nd and 4. We run. And now it's 3rd and 2.
Maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here.
Okay.
As we get you reset.
2-minute warning.
Now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
We run and we get the first down.
He is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively. With a minute.
Okay, 2nd and 9. They use another timeout.
The second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
3rd and 4.
Now the Packers going to
And they use their last timeout.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run the option on 3rd
And we run a huge run down to the 10. Okay. That is game over. Right there. Yep, we're in victory formation. I don't know why I couldn't say victory formation there, but we are in victory formation.
That's the hardest part because normally
Yep.
when you play 11 on 11, it's truly not 11 on 11. Defensively, you don't account for the quarterback in the run game. You account for everyone else and hope that you can catch him before he gets to the first down marker. But as you noticed, he's been doing it a little bit. This time he saved his best for this run.
Let's go. We just won the Super Bowl, year 2,
We went to their final walkthrough for some reason.
with the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen might be Super Bowl MVP. I'm guessing he's probably going to be Super Bowl MVP.
Visualization, they did it for real.
Yeah, they just
We love that.
out. Defense can't stop the clock, and they can watch the final seconds tick.
We went through so many things. We went against the Jets, won, like, fairly easily. That's fine. Then we went against the Ravens. Then we went against the 16-1 Chiefs that were 92 overall, I think. And then we just went against the number 1 seed 13-4 Packers.
Is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi trophy.
That
Didn't have their share of
is
bumps along
huge.
the way. Didn't have to face some
Just
adversity
going,
in the journey.
just beating the Chiefs
Enjoy it and
is
revel in it. And
a win amongst itself.
they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And now Josh Allen holding up the Lombardi trophy. Let's go. Let me look at the stats here. Josh Allen had a killer game. 207 yards, 81% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing, James Cook had a good rushing game. 130 for 0 touchdowns, 48 and 0 for Josh Allen, and then 3 and 0 for Mayo. 136 and 2 for Diggs, 35 and 1 for Irving, 10 and 0 for Kincaid, 24 and 0 for Davis, and 2 and 0 for Hines. Blocking, we allowed 1 pancake and 3 sacks. Okay, interesting. We had a good amount of tackles, underwhelming amount of TFLs. Greg Rousseau was good on the sack game. He was the only person to get sacks. Interceptions, we got 1. We got 1 fumble. No block kicks, no safeties, and no touchdowns. Great game by the Bills there. And we pull out the win. Huge. Okay, so looking at the 2024 season recap. Super Bowl MVP Josh Allen, NFL MVP Lamar Jackson, Coach of the Year Andy Reid, Offensive Player of the Year is Isaiah Pacheco, Defensive Player of the Year is Aaron Donald, Offensive Rookie of the Year is Steve James, and Defensive Rookie of the Year is Marquell Wilson. Okay, so looking at the team after the Super Bowl, the O-line is very young and is good. You have 3 really young players that aren't the best but are still developing. A really good right tackle, still developing, and a really good right guard, still developing. You have a great running back who is very young, a great quarterback, a great wide receiver core. You might have to get another wide receiver because Stephon Diggs is getting older. Gabe Davis is getting to that age where he's not getting much better. But you still have Irving, which he is great. And you also have Dalton Kincaid and then Williams as the backup tight end. And then over on defense is where everything really shines. You have White, you have Elam, you have Middlebrooks, and you have Benford and Wade as your 5 corners. All great corners. You probably don't even have to get another corner once White retires or regresses, because you have Benford. Ed Oliver went up to Superstar X Factor. Hamilton went down to normal dev. And Barnes also went down to normal dev. Edmonds is Superstar. Jackson is Superstar X Factor. And that's about it on defense. But this defense is really good. a bit older than the offense. There's definitely some older players on defense, but those players are also really good. And obviously special teams, you have Tyler Bass. I considered cutting him at the start just because of the famous clip of him. I'm not gonna insert it because I'm lazy, but y'all know. And the specialist is pretty much the same. So that's about it for the lineup. I'm going to sim to the season 2030 as I did it in my last two rebuilds. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to sim to the year 2030 at the end of the year 2030 and see how this dynasty see how well this dynasty is. So, I'm going to sim and see how good this dynasty we made is. Okay, so the end of the 2030 season, we are 9-8. The AFC East looks very different. Patriots 11-6, Jets 11-6, Dolphins 6-11. Looking at the recap, Commanders win 24-20. Dalton Schwab is Super Bowl MVP. Chiefs win 41-14 over the Falcons. Isaiah Pacheco is the Super Bowl MVP. 2028, the Chiefs win 38-35 against the 49ers. Patrick Mahomes is Super Bowl MVP. And the exact same thing, Chiefs win 24-21 over the Niners, and Mahomes is the Super Bowl MVP. 2026, the Chiefs beat the Giants 21-10. Patrick Mahomes is Super Bowl MVP. And 2025, the Cowboys beat the Raiders 28-7, and Micah Parsons is the Super Bowl MVP. Now, looking at the team, it probably looks a lot different. And oh my god, it looks completely different. You still have Irving, you still have James Cook, you still have Gabe Davis, you still have Dalton Kincaid, you still have Vera Tucker, you still have Means and Royals, but the rest of these guys are completely new. Quarterback is trash. Running back is not that great. Wide receiver room is okay. O-line is good. Tight end room is fine. And then over on defense still looks good. You still have Middlebrooks, you still have Elam, you still have Rousseau, and you still have Jackson and Cisco. I guess the only thing I'd have to critique about this defense is probably the right outside linebacker. You could definitely get somebody better. But other than that, the rest of this defense is good. And the special teams, you don't have Tyler Bass no more. And then specialists looks like this. So I can see why, with Rhett Kirkpatrick, I can see why you didn't do very good this season. He is not good at all. Well, I do think that's going to be the end of today's video. If you like today's video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and leave a comment if you enjoyed. Goodbye!